Shalom. I'm the priest Nain Noah from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, Shalom. And this lesson is, mainly going to, the main topic is mainly going to be on focus on the elect, right? Because as you see what I have pulled up right here, Matthew 22:14, it reads, "For many are called, but few are chosen." And really, the sincere brothers in this truth, we hope and pray that we're of the very elect. That's why we call ourselves of the hopeful elect. Okay. And, when it comes, we hope and pray that we're of the 144,000 as well. Right. Because I was going to say, of course, for you sisters as well, the Akwaf, y'all hope and pray that y'all are of the elect too, right? Because the scriptures speak about the elect lady. But when it comes to that top governing body, the 144,000, that's going to be all men. Okay. But just to the true believers, we hope we ultimately we hope to be saved, man. Okay, that's the main thing. And according to the scriptures, only the elect are going to be saved. So I'm going to reread Matthew 22:14. It says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." This word is going out. You got damn near everybody knows that they're an Israelite, right? Speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Even you Israelite foreigners. Okay, you Israelites who may not look like your average Israelite, but through the Spirit, your line goes back to being a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, but I'm mainly speaking towards, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Because this truth has gone out throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, so there's no excuse, but it's only a few people that's actually going to hear this word, understand this word, agree with it, and ultimately, truly believe in it, man. Okay. So that's why it says many are called. You have a lot of guys that have come into this truth, taste of this glorious truth, right? And ultimately, they fell out, whether they had got, rebuked or, it could be due to the family, to the woman, whatever the case may be. Could have just got disgruntled, right? But at the end of the day, they fall, they're a part of this scripture that I'm reading, right? They were called, but they weren't chosen. But see, the ones that are still in it, right, who truly believe, we hope to be chosen, right, which will prove us to be of the elect. Okay, let's go to real quick. I want to go to 2nd Esdras, the 8th chapter. And he answered me, saying, "The Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few." Right now, this world is being ran by Esau, Edom, the wicked, right? And pretty much everybody is on the vibration of Esau, wickedness. Okay, they accept it. And when it comes to righteousness, okay, according to the ways of the Bible, the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai, people look at that as wicked. Okay, they look at wickedness as as if it's something good. But when it comes to righteousness, they look at that as if it's a bad thing. Okay. But at the end of the day, only the elect is going to actually agree with this word and not be offended, because the scriptures speak about blessed are ye that are not offended in me. It says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few." Right now, the world that's coming is what? The world of Israel, the Israelites, right? Ultimately, the world of Yahweh Shai. Okay, his rulership, his kingdom is coming. And that's only going to be for the Israelites, right? But when Yahushua returns, only the elect is going to be delivered, man. Okay? A very small few. Okay? Which honestly, speaking about, that top governing body, the 144,000 and that large multitude, right? When you are in this truth, for, a couple of years, you'll realize that, it sounds like a small number, right? 144,000 and a large multitude. And it is compared to billions of people that's about to get put to death. But, you see so many people that are wicked, you begin to think like, that's not really a small number, when you think about it, because everybody is pretty much on the vibration of Esau, man, especially our people. Okay, you 2/3, right? And it's almost kind of rare. I'm not going to say rare, but I'll say it like this. Whenever you run into another believer, right, you get excited. Okay? Because as I read earlier, many are called, but few are chosen. There's only a small few that's actually going to understand this truth and get with it, man. But it says, I'm going to jump down to verse 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. You see, so only the elect that's slated to be delivered, those are the only ones that's going to be saved when Yahushua returns. Okay? Because when Yahushua returns, he's coming to what? To deliver the true believers, right? We go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When you go into that word bold, it means to be confident. So you see the men of the Lord going out on the highways and byways in confidence that the Lord is going to deliver the true believers, man, the ones that truly believe. Now, first off, the Lord commanded, he commanded us to go out to the highways and byways, man, and to prophesy. So we, and it starts with fear first. We hear this truth. And the true believers, the first thing you're really going to feel is that fear. Well, for myself, I'll speak for myself, right? I heard about this truth, and I heard about the destruction. Well, I'll say it like this: when I heard about the real truth, because when I first was woken up by Yahweh Shema Shai, first coming into this truth, I was following GLCC, which those guys are bugged out, right? And they wasn't really, putting that fear into you like that. They was going into the destruction a little bit, right? But they was going all into that flee doctrine, right? Cause this was back in like the early 2010s, like maybe around 2012. I think that's the first time I might have heard about the truth, or maybe 2013, right? And they was talking about getting plane tickets and all of that, right? But anyways, Yahweh Shema Shai brought me into the real truth, right? Upon it, he introduced me to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone on down, right? And instantly I noticed the difference. And I noticed that when it came to the apostles, the first thing I noticed is that they were going out on the highways and byways and they was teaching out on the streets. And that, I pretty much was marveling at that, right? But then they started going into the downfall of this place and the destruction and everything that's going to take place. And then you get that fear, right? So the Lord ultimately put that fear into me. That's what a lot of our people don't have. Even guys that know that they're Israelites, a lot of our people that know that they're Israelites, they're following these false camps, and these other camps ain't really pushing the fear of the Lord, man. Okay, the fear of the Lord, that's the beginning of wisdom. That's the beginning of knowledge and understanding, man, having that fear of the Lord. Because that fear is going to lead you to keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, right? That fear is going to lead you to for you to be trying to be as pleasing in the sight of the Lord as you can. Okay. So when we go out to the highways and byways, it's in great boldness. First having that fear, but then we have that confidence, right? We have that fear, then we get that faith. Ultimately, that's what confidence means, with faith. And that's ultimately what boldness means. Boldness means, man, it means to have confidence, to be emboldened. So we go out there cursing out Esau. Mind you that this devil is still in power, right? We're cursing him out, saying that he's going to go into slavery, right? So that takes boldness. And Esau hasn't made no account of his labors. He's talking about critical race theory. Whenever you bring it up, he gets mad, as if he wasn't a complete demon towards the children of Israel. Now getting to the point. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they looked for. Okay, so the Lord is getting ready to deliver his elect, and all of our enemies are going to behold it, right? This is going to be something that they're not, something that they haven't been taught. They haven't been told this. Okay, and for the ones that have heard the prophets speak about this, they're going to know, like, damn, those guys, they were right all along, man. We thought that they were crazy. As I continue to read, it's going to tell you, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. So they're going to start questioning themselves like, damn, they had the truth the whole time. Well, let's speak about the 2/3, right? And they're going to say, damn, I should have listened to him, man, because they're going to be seeing the elect getting beamed up and they're still going to be here, right? Catching all the smoke from Yahweh Shema Shah via those nuclear warheads, man, right? And then even these wicked ass devils, right? They're going to, just thought that we were just a bunch of crazy, disgruntled niggas. They're going to be like, damn, man, we thought these guys, these are the children of the Lord. These niggas, these crazy guys we saw in the highways and byways that we called bums, and we told them to go get jobs, even though we have jobs. They're going to be like, damn, these guys, the whole time the Lord was dealing with them, right? It says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor, right? And all these people, they think that what we're doing is a waste of time. But the Lord says that our labor is not in vain. The work that we're doing is not in vain. It's going to lead to the ultimate reward of salvation. You see? How is he numbered among the children of God? And his lot is among the saints. They're going to be, they're going to be pissed off, man. They're going to be like, damn, these niggas, the Lord was dealing with these niggas the whole time. And we thought that these guys were just, regular, pathetic, useless, waste of life. Cause that's how these devils look at us, man. Even 2/3 of our own people, not all of them, but you have a lot of our own people that look at the prophets of the Lord as just useless waste of life, especially a lot of our women, but the Lord is getting ready to humble all of these scoffers, man. You see? But see, they don't know that the Lord is truly dealing with the men that you see going out in the highways and byways, man. Beginning with Elder Apostle Tahar on down, man. Okay. See, that's a secret unto these people, but to the prophets of the Lord has already told us what our reward is going to be if we endure to the end. Right? First, let me grab this verse. Since I said that, Matthew 24:13. If we endure to the end, what's going to happen? But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You see, so that's how we're going to get delivered. We got to endure to the end. And the only ones that know that is the prophets of the Lord. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. See, this truth is a mystery. It's a secret. The true understanding, the true interpretation of the Bible is a mystery. It's a secret, man, that only a select few is actually going to know. Okay? When you go into Revelation, the 5th chapter, when Yahweh Shai loose those seals, it's going into Yahweh Shai distributing the true interpretation to the prophets, okay, to the elect, okay? And ultimately, the Lord is doing this to prepare the elect to be delivered. It's a process. You got to hear this truth. right? You got to be taught, right? You see your teachers. Okay, they teach you the truth properly, then you learn it, and then you eventually get built up and you go out and teach. Okay, and that's you come into the labors, you come into the work, you start doing the work. You see? But only the elect is going to understand this, man. Okay? And it's all about the elect. We go back to 2nd Esdras. The 8th chapter. Oh, Salaki, I already brought that out. Let's go into Matthew 13 and 44. Because when you hear this truth, right, it's one thing to hear it, but ultimately you got to truly believe in this truth, man. You gotta put all of your chips in one basket. You hear this truth and you believe it's the truth. And the Lord ultimately says that when it comes to a worldly standpoint, right? When it comes to your worldly life, you got to give that shit up, man. Right? You got to shed that old, man. You might have had your aspirations or whatever before you came into the truth. You might have wanted, it's something that you wanted to do. But you give all of that bullshit up once you come into this truth and you fully dedicate your life to this truth. Right? It's like a major investment. When you go to Matthew 13 and verse 44, it goes into a hidden treasure. You see it right there in the subtitle. This truth is likened into a treasure, man. It's a, that's why the scriptures speak about us storing up our spiritual riches. So it's like we ultimately hit the jackpot, man. Matthew 13 and 44, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. Yeah, put all of your chips in one basket, man. Right? We're pretty much putting all of our chips in one basket, and we're banking on this truth paying off. It's like hitting the ultimate lottery. Imagine if you play, whatever the lottery is, Powerball, whatever it is, right? And imagine they got they'll never have this prize, but imagine they have a prize of 100, they might have a prize of $100 trillion. And imagine you just say, you know what, man, you down to your last penny and you like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna just, try my luck, man. I'm gonna try to play it. And you put all your chips into one basket, everything that you have. And then all of a sudden you cash in. You play it and you win. Imagine the feeling that you're going to have. You literally go from rags to riches. Well, that's how it is with this truth. That's how it is with the true believers of Yahweh Shema Shai that fully invest themselves in this truth, right? Instantly, you're going to go from rags to riches, okay? So it's going to pay off in the long run, man. But only a small select few is actually going to fully invest in this truth, man. But that's pretty much all I had, man. Just going into the importance of this truth, and everybody ain't going to get it. That's why I brought up those scriptures going into many are called, few are chosen, right? This world is for many, but the world to come is for few. Okay, only a select few is going to be delivered, man. And that's the true believers, man, who truly are fully invested in this truth. But Lord, when this lesson was edifying, man, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call her Lord Yamla Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect, man. All right, until next time, I want to say shalom.